Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Oh, thank God it's Thursday. My hair is wild. It's just like this set of fuzz, and I actually contemplated not coming on tonight because my hair is so bad. I had a class field trip today, and we were outside for the entire day. And anyone who lives in the Lower Mainland will go, "You were what?" We were literally outside from 11:30 until 3. So I came home frozen. I've got actually heater on beside me. I'm still cold. And then I, of course, died and fell asleep on the couch. So yeah, I apologize. I was going to bail. I'm like, I can't bail. We're 25 days in. I can't not do a live. I know my hair's so bad. Like seriously, Cindy, it's like it's not even curls. It's now just fuzz. I have major fuzz. So yes, torrential downpour here today. I think we had like 35 mils of rain while we were out. I could have rang out my jacket by the time we came back. And my students, welcome to grade 6 and grade 7. They're like, this is awesome. I'm like, no, it's not. It's gross. But you smile. I know. Isn't it great? It's not great. Hello. So we're on. So I'm fried. My Englishing might not be good today. I have a hard time Englishing. I'm tired. But we're not missing day 25. Okay. So I'm going to go to a layout we've already used recently just to kind of keep me like okay today and to get through this. Except, of course, now I can't remember what my layout looked like because this is now super embarrassing. I'm scanning my wall. Where did it go? Where did the card that I used go? It was, oh, there it is. Okay, that's what it is. I'm not going to show it to you. We've used the layout, but I'm just using it to remind me. So we are set. It barely rained in Chilliwack. Seriously? Okay. Now, Cindy, though, this morning it was because my sister was driving to my parents and said she was going through the valley this morning at 10 and it was pouring. Oh, Lynn, I speak English. It's my first language. I speak un peu de français, but my brain is so fried that I can't English. So if all of a sudden I start, oh, that's for your commentary, huh? Promontory. Anyway, so that's it is. I just find I can't connect my thoughts when I get. So let's do this. Grabbing my favorite DSP. Actually, that reminds me, I'm adding, whoops, another set. I have an order that I got to get in tonight, and I'm putting another set of this because it is incredible. We are going to go, this is the same DSP that's in the suite, okay? So we're gonna stick with this because I'm in love with it. I feel like we did the notes of nature with it. But I'm gonna try this one with it and we'll just change up. But that means I can't use this piece, and this is my favorite piece. Am I allowed to have a favorite piece? Isn't that crazy? What do we want? You know those when you need the bits and pieces? Do you ever do that? I'm like, I have all these bits and pieces that need to get ordered. So pretty. So pretty. But then see, I always just want to use the sparkly side. Is anyone else very attracted to the sparkly side of the paper? Or is it just me? I like the sparkly sides. You're really pretty too. You're a little bit more kind of muted. Maybe that one will work. It's a sweet. It's a super sweet. That was cute. I'm so proud of you. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this. Do you like how my brain's like I said to Sean, I have to go fit in my life. I am not doing it. You can't do a 24-day streak and then blow it. It's like, no, we're gonna keep it going. I have no idea where my other peg. Oh, there it goes. I was like, I'm missing a peg for my Simply Scored, but it's there. I came home, Stampin' Up order I was waiting for came in, got some more of my. I know, Dina, it is honestly between the notes of nature, the lovely and sweet, the DSP, like all of it is so spectacular. Okay. Now I want gold. Then I don't want gold, but then I want gold. But then I feel like I should have some gold. Because like, oh my God, shut up. I know. Okay, I'm gonna change up that part a little, but that means I want gold for that part. Okay, it's okay. I'm thinking. Can you see smoke yet? It'll start coming out. You'll see it. Okay, so I'm going to go, oh my God, 3 3/4 by 5. It's a lot of gold. Does anyone else have issues with that, or is it just me? Especially when I'm not die cutting anything out of the center of it, it bugs me. But I need to do it. 3 3/4 by 5. Okay. I feel like if you don't have the you need it. You're a bad influence on Rhonda. I'm gonna send Rhonda. I'm gonna tell Rhonda, thank you. I'll be like, hey, heard you made her fussy cut. Oh no, you can't ruin my hair. It's so ruined. Look at this. Like it's just fluff and fuzz. Sean comes in, he's like, whoa. And I was like, what? And they're like, the I dare you. It was that voice. I was like, what? And he's like, I don't think I've ever seen your hair look like that. I'm like, what? He's like, um, just not so separated. I'm like, okay, seriously. 23 years of marriage. I wouldn't pull that right now. So I need a 3 and okay, I'm gonna go with the lighter on that side. 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. Okay, make sure we get some gold in here. 3 5. Oh, I don't actually need that. Well, I will. 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. Ooh, it's beautiful. I like it. Where was your field trip? It was just up to the local high school. Did you see the adorable projects? Yes. Do you want to hear how spoiled my girls are? So I do my team meetings a little bit different than Rhonda does. 1.5 by 4 7/8. I'll answer all the questions, I promise. 1.5 by 4 7/8. By 4 7/8. 1.5 by 4 7/8. Okay, so do you want to hear how spoiled my girls are? So Rhonda designs that, but I still do my team meetings in her old style. Does that make sense? We did them before, and it wasn't like a product based yet. I still haven't flipped over. It's another thing to deal with on my list of to-dos. And so I was looking at it and I'm like, I don't want to redesign it. They're adorable because it's with those memories and more. But Trisha, because I had just had my Notes of Nature stamp camp and my Be Mine stamp camp and some other ones, I had some major host rewards to spend. So my girls, they're still getting that one. They're all getting a half pack of the Memories and More cards. Now, not something they can get used to because I couldn't afford to do that. But because I could use so many host rewards to get it, and they don't get a full package of ribbon, they'll just get the ribbon necessary for their cards. But I am so excited because it was so flippin' cute. Okay, I got rid of those. So here is our initial part. Love. Now, here, okay. I'm just trying to decide which image. Are you too big? Maybe not. Well, I could put. Do we have a way? Am I allowed to ask questions? Am I be like this? I'm allowed to ask questions. Oh, I knew I was right. I was like, I think that's a vanilla bean. It is. It's a vanilla planifolia. That's like the technical name. Fun for your girls. Oh, we had the cows. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Oh, you don't know about the next one coming. The cows is incredible. I love the cows. Our team meeting is Sunday this weekend. So they'll do their cows. They've all got their cows and are getting down to those, but it's the next one you're gonna die over. Um, sorry, I'm reading 900 things. So okay. I need to turn off. Hang on. We're going to hit focus live so nobody can get through and I stop getting distracted because I'm so bad. Okay, now we're gonna go here and I'm going to mount this just in case. I don't think I want to use this one or my dies. I know what I'm doing for my sentiment. I have a plan for that, but I'm not using this. Okay, field, lawn and garden. I'm not doing that one. Okay, do you like I'm talking to it? I think the February reading planner is in my email. It's so sorry. Like it's so good. I was so stoked to see it. Okay, I really love this. I made a card yesterday. I can't show you. It's so pretty. It's for the global tutorial this month coming up, and it's all based on this suite of products. So whether it's Lovely and Sweet or Notes of Nature, and it's that one that we do it's free with $100 order, or you can buy it for $20, and it's a 12 project tutorial. And it is demos kind of from all over, and we get together to do it. And like, seriously, beyond incredible. Okay, really tempted. I'm just playing. Is it bad that now that I'm actually stamping again, I don't feel tired? I needed to come down tonight for this. Because I was like, I can do it. I'm just gonna like stay focused. No, I'm good. I'm totally good now. I'm die cutting something. I just thought of something. Okay, it's got this super cute little tab die, which I was in love with. And I was like, oh, what will, but maybe, come here, you gotta lift up. I don't have nails. Maybe I'll put it, I'll tuck it, and it'll look like it's kind of coming out from in there. We can have like a little extra. We'll just play. Okay, next. Look at these. Now I want to go splatter things, but I didn't leave myself enough space. I feel like this image is too big and I haven't used the other image. So we're going to use the other image, okay? Sticker sheet. Not using, oh, that was the vanilla bean. I'm not going to use the vanilla bean. What's the other plant? Is that a cocoa plant? Really? I don't know. I can't do those words. There. Toss it. Mount it. Okay. We're just kind of laying bits out, right? Don't get worried if you don't like something yet. We'll figure all that stuff as we go. Now, this one, you okay if I do this in, I know. Do you remember the tab punch, Laura? I loved that one. Okay. Whoop. I'm tossing things. Hey, did you get my last message? It was your creative convention, make and takes plus goodie bag, and it was your product shares. Does that help? She's like, I think you sent me too much stuff. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I was good. I think I sent you, I think we were okay, but thank you for checking. Ange, in your fried brain, have you just given me a whole bunch of weird stuff? It is always a possibility. Are you big enough? No, you're not. I'm just talking to the paper for 2 seconds. Just assessing my pebble path status before I cut into a piece. Okay. I'm going to do this in gold. Don't get mad. Do I need on that? Can I do it on smaller? Okay, good. Perfect. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, I'm sure. I even wrote on my shipping label what I had sent you. So that was good. Like, not for you, but on my end, I had it written down like on my receipt. This is what I sent. They're cocoa, almond, and vanilla. I love you. Thank you, Donna. Because I didn't look up anything. Okay. There. Versamark. Do you ever just go like, I'm spoiled. I will tell you right now, I am spoiled. There's not anything Stampin' Up that I'm in need of. Everything I have, I want. But do you ever just feel lucky? And I sit here and I'm like, I'm sitting at my crafting table in my warm room, in my cozy clothes, with my supper being cooked for us, and I can pick up my stamping products that I want from the wall. And you literally realize what a blessed life you have. And I'm not saying that my life doesn't have its ups and downs. Sometimes it does. But like all of us, beautiful. It's an amazing life. And I'm sitting here and I'm doing what I love and I'm like stamping cards. It is good gig, you guys. Okay. And you guys all show up. And I know, oh, so watch me. You can tell I'm tired because I'm emotional. Watch me get all emotional on you. You have no idea how much it means to me that you show up night after night for these lives. Hi, Liata. Liata, I'm sorry, but you left a comment on YouTube the other night and it was about your daughter. I was like, oh my God, she's me. Sorry, I need a piece of paper. You were talking about how being a nurse and how you envisioned the worst and your daughter didn't call you. It's like, seriously, I'm like, this is me. I'm like, I haven't heard from him for 15 minutes. Oh, his tracking's not working. Does that mean he's crashed? Is he in a lake? Like, this is literally how my brain works. Always count your blessings. Exactly. And I always like when, I sit there sometimes and I remind myself when something starts to get hard, I'm like, okay, think about how good you've got everything else though. You can handle this. Like, look at what other people are going through. And I know we shouldn't, I always tell people, eyes in your own lane. Don't compare yourself to others because what one person can handle, not everyone can. And I get that. But I do. I love you all. And I feel so blessed that you join me here all the time. Okay, let's do this. Watch this. Magic of television. Here we go. Watch it happen. It's not happening yet. Totally. Stay in your lane. So I always tell people, kids, stay in your lane. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Do you. So pretty. Oh, so fun. No, oh, there. Now you can see it better. Now, do you know why I'm heat embossing it? Because now I don't have to figure out what color it is. I'm loving this. Oh, it's been a while since I've been here with you. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Paula. Oh, hang on. I missed a spot. I can see it's not shiny. You guys know that, right? Double check for shines. Right there. Come on. Get shiny. Oh, maybe I missed a spot. No, I didn't. It's die cut. Okay. You just ordered it, Donna. You're going to love it. I'm gonna just burn my fingers. That's okay. Now, when we cut it out, we lose the little name off the bottom. So if you were stamping it, you would keep that. Okay. And if you were not die cutting, it's you. Okay, so best fit. And whoops, did I mess that up? Don't mess up. Stay put. Okay, there. You okay? Sorry, I'm talking to the paper. If you use reverse tweezers, they're right there. But Trish, I could seriously go, oh, I have them in my hand, but I didn't because I'm lazy and it would have required reaching. Do you ever just shake your head? I know. I'm sorry. Okay. Today is an early to bed and crochet night. Oops. I'm taking a walk. Okay. Oh, so pretty. Totally freaks me out that we can't hear. Isn't it like it's a total mind blow? You're like, what's happening? Why can't we hear that? I can't hear anything. What's going on? Okay, then. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it like laid out. Yeah. Watch me glue the card the other way. I shake my head at you as often as you should, but I do it lovingly. Does that care? Yeah, yesterday was a real head shaker. I think it's funny how we've been wishing for years that Stampin' Up! Would tell us what flowers we were stamping. They finally put the names on them, but then the dies cut the name off. Well, maybe we really wanted to know, but we didn't want it on our cards. Does that count? Okay. Now, I feel like, would you object if I also threw in 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go for 5. So I'm gonna get a bunch of these little dies. You love the tabby thing. Thanks. I'm gonna get a bunch of these little dies. Check them out. So these are like the little flower dies, but I think they would look great added on here as so let me do that. Oops, that's not it. No, 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 no. Hang on. I just took out the wrong paper. Need scrap. Okay. Making a mess. Well, not really, because the room's actually really clean, like clean enough that I wouldn't be embarrassed to turn the camera around and be like, wow, impressive. Except for the printer. I have a printer on the table down here because I just got a new one. Because I wanted one of those, the big tank printers so that you're not putting in the cartridges. That's what I wanted. Okay, I got some more here. Hang on. I'm coming. These are really pretty. Okay, we've got some really pretty little glue. I know. Liata, it's funny, eh? Like it just messes with you. There. And there. I also think, Liata, you're a nurse. So I feel like you live in that world. And I feel sorry if you guys aren't following me, Liata and I are talking about like our overactive imaginations. Being married to a firefighter, I hear so many things that happen that it kind of can throw me for a loop too. Nice but pricey. My table is full with stuff. It is nice. It was really expensive though. But Heidi, with all the printing, get this, I kid you not, with all the printing that we're doing for university, And he's having to print them because he writes on their notes and whatever. We're going through a $75 ink tank every 3 weeks. I was like, dude, I can't do this. This is, sorry, a $75 ink cartridge. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So that's why we decided to give this a whirl and see if it would help, because I can't. Like 3 weeks, $75. Okay, those are good. Those are good. Now we need our sentiment, which I am also tempted. I'm going to keep it in the same color and emboss it. Okay, so can you make a card with no sentiment? Like, can we make a card where the sentiment is field, lawn, and garden? A monthly journal of, can't read it, my eyes, of rural. I hate the word rural. I can't say it. Rural. Say it 10 times fast. Rural. It doesn't even, it's not even a word. Someone made it up. You're lying. Okay, I'm going to use that one just because it's funny. Let's use this stamp. Okay. We're going to put this on here. If someone's going to read it and be like, what? What's happening with cancer? Hang on, wait. Pause. Just a second. Where are we talking? I missed something. You're freaking me out. Oh, hang on, Jen, for so long post. Just a second. I missed this one. It says specialist about a cyst on my face. Looks at it and says it's not cancer. Well, thank you. Doctor said cyst. Do you ever I loved my previous family doctor, and I so wish I could have him back because he was incredible. But he was the doctor that scared the bejeez out of you. Every time you went in, you had cancer, you had weeks to live, and you were dying. And then he would work backwards. I'm like, really? We couldn't have started with the fact that, anyway, he was an amazing man, and you always got everything tested very quickly and got results back quickly because he was so paranoid. But he may or may not have given you many jammers. The tab ads in my ears. I know. Now, are you telling me to hold, Donna, or are you laughing at me because I said hold, please? I'm like, I missed something. I don't know what's happening. Okay. There we go. And got our nice zhuzh. We're Versa marking again. Optimistic. Okay. Oh, I don't want it there because there's a bump. Hang on. The paper has a cyst. Taking it off. There. Getting that same scrap paper out that I already used. We're doing a little bit more gold. I'm going to use my reverse tweezers so that I don't burn my hands and you all can't make fun of me. There we go. What do we do before this glass mat, you guys? People, if you don't have a glass mat, come on, let's get you one. Let's get you on my West Coast creators team. You get the mat for free right now. Like, it is such a game changer in my stamping. I had a specialist today. My cancer has not grown. Linda, okay, that is a celebration. Way to go, girl. I am so excited for you. Linda, phenomenal news. Yes, and all the rest of you can make fun of me. There's nothing new. I'm used to it. Hi, my Jan. Okay, look at reverse hold tweezers. Want to bet we can't make fun of you? Hold that thought. Hold my beer. Okay. We're going to use the weird 15 years. How often do you have scans as I creepily use this? And you can't hear it, but I'm hearing it. So I'm yelling at you. Okay. 15 years is incredible. Wow. Okay, does this work? Can you put this on here? Oh, does it even fit? It's going to have dots in it. Wah, wah. What sentiment do I have to use? I don't want to use so sorry. This is a really cute die. That's poopy. I know what I might use as notes of nature. I used to come home and tell my daughter some of the worst things, hoping she would repeat them. I know. I think that's what Sean does with the boys, right? They hear a lot of worst case scenarios. I'm going to go to notes of nature for my sentiment. It's a non-treatable. Ah. So how have they kept it? Am I allowed to ask? And Linda, tell me to mind my own business if you want to. How have they kept it at bay for these 15 years? Notes. Just a little. I'm going to go with just a little note to say hello because it's pretty. We're stamping it again. Sorry. There. I already rubbed that, didn't I? Yes. Versamark. The card will be gorgeous. We've got this. Okay. No tweezers. 3 years of chemo. Oh. Okay, and that's a living hell. Oh, just so you know, if you put the Versamark on, you can't heat emboss until you add the powder. I know, but Kath, I don't have it on. Like, I've never put that setting on. So I don't kind of know, like, do they automatically do it? Because I hear them in other people's videos. Nobody else stopped me there. Well, you can't. I just started heating it up with nothing on it. I'm like, it's not changing. That's because there's no powder. Oh, you absolutely change the sentiment before you change the dye. Was just gonna tell you no. Yeah, thanks a lot. Big help you were there. I need you guys to be in like real time so that you can tell me before I screw it up. Oh, let's see. We're gonna hope like bejeez that this works. Okay. I don't know how much of it. We might have to do a different dye because it might not take it. Yeah. Yeah, we can read it. Just a note to say hello. That works. Good, good. Okay. Now, don't get mad at what I'm about to do. I'm going to add a little bit more. You're not in real time, I promise. Hi, Lise. There's like I want to say about a 5-6 second delay between what you're hearing and when I get your comment regarding the exact same thing. So like I know that there's a delay. So I do always giggle when someone is like, I've just glued it down, and someone's like, hey, don't put that there, put it here. I'm like, just glued it here. It is so much glue. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking now. Where is this? Grab your pebbled path. I tease my girls that I'm staying alive to haunt them. Yeah, you totally are. Okay. How dark is this gonna be? We're gonna add just some stamping on here. I just don't want it looking so clean. Do you like it? Please put the lid on your powder. Yes, ma'am. Where's the powder? It's behind me. It's safely on the counter behind me. Sharon, I actually moved it away so that I wouldn't knock it over. You know me too well. Okay, now before I go and wreck something, we're gonna just do a quick chamois cleanup because I didn't wet my cloth before I started. Clean him off. All good. Use your sleeve to take off any water. That's our technique. Okay, let's start putting this stuff together. Okay. It's at 7:30. We're not too bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so late tonight. I know. I know. Did you miss it first go round? I feel like we had to act fast. Because like they said, and then they said they sold out on how many they had kind of set aside for us. And I was like, shoot, because I had girls who'd wanted it too. I didn't quite get it. I'm just going to do a tiny trim. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a little bit of white. So I always glue these together before gluing them on the gold mat. That way I'm able to make sure that I don't have too much. Now, before I glue this down, I do check to make sure that it's going to fit my mat and that I haven't done something funky. Okay. Oh, I'm sure I've done something funky, but can you die cut? No, they're different size. Sorry, I'm talking to things. Okay. No, abort, abort, stop. Hey, don't stick down. Peel, banana, peel, banana, peel, banana. Oh, way too close to the bottom or the top. Totally did that bad. Okay, it's okay. It's under control. I'm going to live to fight another day. I'll live to fight more paper. There, we did it. We fixed it. I do not. Yes, Linda. Oh my gosh. I know the seal came back in. Linda, you have to hear me out. Poopy bum. I forgot to put in our little tab. Hear me out on this, Linda. For most people, it is the thing that starts the stamping addiction. Hi, Kathy. Um, it's like an instant, would you agree, girls? An instant wow. Would that make sense? I think it was my first thing that I was like, oh my gosh, like I just did that. And it really, it is magical. Thank you. So yes, we are all in agreement. Okay, let's jump in here. There, there, there. It totally transforms a group. Are you able to post in our group? Yes. So Kim, it'll be right at the end of celebration, I'm assuming. So celebration ends. Yes, because Cindy's like, it hooked me. Celebration ends on the 29th of Feb. So I'm thinking we're gonna hear pretty quick in March when we can order it. Is that it's too high? Peel, banana, peel, peel, banana. I gotta get really good at this tonight. Oh my God, you are. Does that bother you? I'm gonna do it all the time now. Sorry, Trisha. I just found Trisha's kryptonite. She doesn't like it that I take dimensionals from the middle of the card. I actually, for all of my OCDs that I have, look at this one. Does this make you crazy? I took off the edges, but then I worked there. This one, I started in the middle. There's no rhyme or reason to my dimensional use. Okay, let's take, I just want to figure out my layout here. Let's go that way. Okay. I will have to save some pennies and get, oh, you do. Marlene Cobb, try, like, aim your pennies so that you could get it before the end of celebration and get a freebie. So I would say most exciting. Would you agree, guys, going with metallics first versus basics? Like well, I don't know actually. Embossing in the basic white on any color is incredible. I know. You guys can't give me ammo. When you give me ammo, I'm like, take it and run, baby. Hey, watch this, Trish. Oh, wait, I just took one right out of there. I'm sorry. I'm like a 5-year-old. Okay. Down. Yeah. Where do I want you? Hang on. I'm just trying to figure out. No, I want you more over there. So pretty. Willy, I'm totally Willy Billy with the dimensionals. Look at Trish. She's like, okay, now let's get some glue dots. We have this lovely full glue dot sheet. Do you see it? It's like perfect. Love it. There we go. And watch this, Trish. I just took a glue dot out of the middle of the sheet. I'm probably gonna go move a glue dot back to that spot after. I'm just kidding. I won't. I don't actually care that much. I wouldn't normally do that. I don't know. My hair is driving me crazy because it's the fan beside me has got some heat and it's blowing around. Okay. Catalogs give great. Yes, they do. Now you guys are all laughing. You're like, oh, Trish, what have you started? I need there's smaller ones up here. If I were a smaller glue dot, I'm not. I'm not a smaller glue dot, people. I'd be hiding. You need to add some gold elegant trim just under that sentiment. We could. I can pull them off actually quite easy, sweetie. But you don't think you could have told me that 30 seconds earlier? I told you there's a delay. Right. I'm having fun with these. Mhm. These are really pretty. Boop. So if you're going, I haven't seen those types of glue dots in the catalog, you won't. It's just me and my paper pumpkin ones. There. And then I put one more down here. Okay, so we'll just wait. Thank you, Cindy. Oh, yes. Hey, I am on delay. I know. Okay, peel. I'm totally kidding you. It was just funny for me to rough you up. Okay, I've got this. We've got the gold trim. I know I have it. There it is. Oh, good. I tend to use more silver, so it always makes me happy when I can use. And I did actually order a new package of this because it was on back order for a while and I was getting nervous, but now it's back in, so I'm okay. Hang on. You agree? Yes. Oh my God, the names, it's amazing. There. Just not too big. We're not adding too much crazy town to this. You're more crazy town than I am. Okay. There. And there. Oh, so pretty. It might have to come up a bit higher now. That's okay. Can hang off the bottom of the cup. It's gonna get mad. Okay, and then I want one more. We wanted to wait until you had it in play. Actually, I typed it in purpose because I was on delay. I, I know you did. Oh, I knew exactly what you were doing with that cheeky little face you stuck in right after you made your comment. Okay. You guys, I loves it. It's so pretty. Okay, now we're gonna add one more piece of cardstock just to the inside. Hang on. Do you want to see my white scrap bag and be blown away? That's my white scrap bag plus this right now. That is all I have in it. I have literally used up every scrap of white, which I find to be insanely satisfying. Let's do. Okay, now I have 3 scraps in the bag, but that's okay. And oh, thank you, you guys. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is we're going to use some of those stamps just a little bit more. Okay, whoops, where are they? Okay. You just ran out of seal. So that's gonna make me loopy. I wish you could see my drawer. There's probably 35 in the drawer. Struggle with getting it right. Often, yes. Do you know, Vicky, that if your powder's bad, it also doesn't heat properly? Okay, let's go like this and watch this, Jude. I just got the name in there on purpose. And then just take your green sweatshirt and clean it off because nobody cares. We did that. Okay, I love that. Where did that little okay, stamp off because I can do that on here because I got told, and you can just stamp off on your mat. So pretty. Spring, but I always start in the middle of the dimensionals. Oh, don't tell Trish that. Trish might disown you. What kinds of things do you use your scraps of white besides sentiments? Die cutting, like lots of little strips, especially if I'm stamping. Yes, embossing powder goes bad. And then when you go to heat it, it's like it looks shiny for a second. And then the second it goes shiny, it almost goes dull. And so you can tell that it's like done. I actually replaced my metallics this year. Now, yes, I would have bought new ones over the years, like, because I've been doing this for about 15 years, but I had let mine kind of die. I think mine too, especially once COVID happened and I wasn't having classes in my house where we were using it anymore. Huge delays at customs. Yeah, I've had a couple things that seem to get stuck. Gina, I'm with you. I noticed that. Okay. There you go. So we have got, thank you so much for your input on this. I love it. I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. I love the layout. I love the stamps. I love the inside. I need an envelope. Why am I talking like an idiot? Let's take an envelope. We'll add that same. Your order finally came today. Yeah, I've had a few. They just didn't clear customs. They sat there. I was not impressed because I was like, I want that one now. And then I had stuff for Rhonda for creative convention, and that was making me crazy because I hate stuff not going out. But at least Canadians, we tend to be aware that we've got a little bit more of a delay. Sparkly and shiny, no naked envelopes. I do not have a naked envelope. Now it is good. And we're already at it. Do we just keep going? Let's find a piece of I don't really want to waste this DSP. It's really hard to use because no, I'm not using the DSP. Isn't that bad? I don't want to use the DSP right now. Are you guys going to be mad at me? I don't want to because I don't want to waste it. I would do an not doing it. You're sat in the snow. Whatever. Sean had a car part that said it was delayed because of what was going on in the Ukraine. He's like, what? I did not feel like this was coming from the Ukraine. It was just a car part. Okay. It's severe weather. It was in Abbotsford. Yes. There you go, my loves. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Tomorrow's Friday. Can't wait to see you. And I will be on with you on Friday night. How are there 18 messages since I came on here? Good night.